Guys, feast your eyes on the real king of the road. This is the 105th anniversary Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Ultra Classic limited production number. They only made 7,000 of these, and less than 100 of them came with the matching sidecar rig. Very high-end package. In fact, I had bought the 100th anniversary exact matching set from Harley-Davidson so I could ride my 3 kids around on the bike, and it was awesome. Once they got bigger, they got their own bikes, but this is a phenomenal machine. And as far as cargo capacity, a trike can't even come close to matching what you've got on this with the massive sidecar and the luggage rack and the King Tour Pack on this. Super comfy for both the passenger on the back and the rider. This is another diamond from the John Lucas collection. John's up near 80 years old and bought this bike brand new from the Harley dealer with 775 miles on it. I have every receipt from the original purchase on down to today on the bike, the service that we just did. Beautiful, stunning, original factory paint on the bike. John had his own private collection of 9 Harley-Davidsons, including 3 sidecar rigs. Yes, John was a sidecar aficionado, and this was the top of the line, newest one. He also had a 90th anniversary, 1993 model, and he upgraded to this much newer fuel injected. This one had the 96 cubic inch engine instead of the 80. A lot more horsepower and torque, and it's a phenomenal package loaded with upgrades and accessories. Purchased brand new, stored indoors since new. We just went through the bike, gave it a full rotisserie detail, top to bottom. Every square inch of it's been clean and polished, and a full service, 3-hole change. All the fluids were changed. Engine oil, primary chain case, and tranny oil is new also. It's got a brand new battery in it and a brand new set of Dunlop Harley-Davidson tires, front and rear. The one in the sidecar was done by John a couple thousand miles ago, so that one's like brand new. Before I go any farther, talking about this timeless classic, which they don't make anymore. They stopped making these in 2011. We'll give you a test ride, and we'll talk about it when I get back, but let's let the bike do the talking now. Besides being an iconic, classic symbol of freedom, the sidecar rig gives you a lot of flexibility that you're never going to have on a regular motorcycle. To start with, it's a true 4 seasons motorcycle. You can ride this thing in the snow. You can ride it in the rain. It's not going to have the issue that with 2 wheels where you'll fall over. You can't. It's got a sidecar attached to it, right? That's why they call it a sidecar. The position I'm sitting in right here, I don't know, the camera probably won't pick it up that well, but this is an uphill. And I'm sitting here just relaxing. You could have your wife on the back, your dog and kids in the sidecar rig, and loaded for bear with luggage, and hook a trailer to the back of it, and you'd still be fine. They make little camper trailers that they tow behind these. You can take it cross country. But when you're on a hillside like this, on a bagger, and you got your wife on the back and the weight is sitting up higher, it can be a handful, especially since most of us are over 60 years old that own baggers now, right? So just getting your later 60s, 70s, and suddenly it's a challenge. Well, this is a bike that can continue your riding streak forever. Not that you have to be older to have one of these, but it seems like mostly it's an older demographic. One, they're extremely expensive. That's probably the main reason. When I bought mine in at the 100th anniversary in 2003, it was just under $35,000 for this same exact setup, the Ultra Classic. That's what this one costs out the door. New was $35,000. And then, of course, there's extras and upgrades that it has on it. So it's not hard to see that most youngsters with a small family can't afford it, right? So professionally maintained and cared for since it was new. John owned 9 Harleys. He was not a newbie. He knew how to take care of his machines, and him and his wife had a beautiful, fun time with this bike. In fact, included in the literature, I'll show you all the original literature that we have that came with it. If you look at the license plate on the sidecar rig, him and his wife took a cross-country journey in this. They actually used their sidecar rig for what it was intended for. They did the Route 66 ride cross-country. John had some great stories to tell about that. This is not an add-on or an aftermarket. This is an original, genuine Harley-Davidson sidecar. They haven't made them for 15 years, since 2011. Has the original factory VIN plate on the original powder-coated frame, which is still shines beautifully. All the chrome and paint on the bike is in beautiful shape. If you look at the dash plaque on this bike, you can see it has the copper and black limited edition vehicle number out of 6,118 Ultra Glide, Electra Glide Ultra Classic. This is the top of the line. There's nothing above this. It's the top of the line Harley with the most expensive accessory Harley ever sold, the $12,000 sidecar. So yes, there are aftermarket manufacturers that still make them, but it's going to cost you even more than that to set up a new one today. So, and this is genuine Harley-Davidson. It is a anniversary edition. So it's going to be, it's a 2008 was the original production date on it. So it's coming up on his 20th birthday in 2028, in a couple years. So your registration, your insurance, and taxes are going to be a lot less on this than it would be on a new bike. And of course, the purchase price is going to be substantially less. And it's been fully sorted out, has no issues at all. And I think cosmetically, the bike can speak for itself. It's absolutely stunning. Let's pull it up top and we'll go over all the paperwork I have on it to show you. The work order, we did use VP fuel in it, ethanol free, so you can leave it in there for years. You won't have a problem. It's a brand new Harley-Davidson battery, which costs $200. New key fob battery. Put new grips on it. New engine oil, new filter, new primary oil, and 2 new tires, the front tire and the rear tire, which were the genuine raised white or white wall tire Dunlops, and then the work order. That's what we just had done to the motorcycle. And we've got the original Harley-Davidson leather bracket there, and then it's got the original title and the sidecar owner's manual, and also the sidecar trike education program, some schematics, and of course the pictures I told you about John when he rode it cross country. That's him right there, 20-something years ago. But him and his wife rode it cross country. I have the original owner's manual, and of course the original article from when he bought the bike. So yeah, everything is included with it. Clean title, full provenance, full history on it. And the bike, John owned the bike since it had 700 miles on it. Of course, it's a little overcast today. We had a couple of drizzles coming down. Not ideal situations since the bike was just totally detailed, but we'll bring it in, clean it off. Starting at the front, you can see it does have a brand new, still has the hairy nubs on the Harley-Davidson Dunlop tires. And as I mentioned, it's been fully serviced. I wanted to mention, these are not chrome fork lowers. Those are the original aluminum ones, polished like chrome, which is a nice upgrade. That's a lot of work to do that. It's about 4 to 5 hours of shop labor. Original factory lowers are in mint shape. The original fairing is in mint condition. No evidence of the bike ever being crashed, because it never was. The tank is in beautiful condition. All the lights and gauges and everything works beautifully on the dash. The dash looks brand new. The controls are brand new. It's been upgraded with a Marlin's clock and also a Marlin's temperature gauge on this side. The original factory saddle is in good condition. It did have one small rip here that John had professionally had it sewed, and there's a little bit of patina starting on the front of the seat, but this is the original 105th anniversary saddle. Passenger is going to be super comfy with this throne back here. You can see it's got the 105th anniversary badge, chrome speakers, the grab bars here, so she can hang on if you start riding a little wild. Luggage rack on the back. It's got the twin antennas, huge. This is called the King Tour Pack right here for a reason. Has a 105th anniversary badge back here. Inside here, you upgraded it with a full Harley-Davidson complement of storage on the top, and also a removable Harley-Davidson leather logo, Harley-Davidson logo bag. So when you're go to the hotel, you can have your week's worth of clothes in here, and you just take it out and you go into the hotel. You're good to go. It comes with 2 sets of keys, and of course you upgraded it with the storage all in here also, and you can see everything's in mint condition. The only issue we have with the motorcycle is well, we couldn't figure out how to make the stereo work. So I asked John, and he said it actually hasn't been working for a little while. He thinks it might be a fuse, it might be the head unit. We don't have a stereo guy here. So worst case scenario is you replace the head unit with a modern GPS one, which is a standard upgrade I would do anyways. Is I'd upgrade the sound system because it's come a long ways, and there's some killer upgrade paths you can do with the stereo system. Coming around the back here, you can see the Harley-Davidson logo on the Tour Pack. It's just, if you look at it from the back, the two-tone paint job, the black and all the chrome around the saddlebag protectors. That's the original factory exhaust with the baffles modified to give it a little bit of a rumble. Sidecar is in beautiful condition. Has a 150th anniversary badge on the sidecar. You can see the fender is in beautiful condition. Looks like there's one little chip in the paint right here. This is available. You can get touch-up paint for it. We haven't done any touch-up paint on the bike. It's exactly how it came to us from John. We did notice on the windshield here, there's a couple little spots, looks like some red, might be red paint or something. I don't know if the camera will even pick it up, but I don't know if he was doing some spray painting in his house. A little bit got on there, and a tiny bit on the sidecar rig right here. We didn't try to buff that out or anything. It's I just wanted to note that. It's really not noticeable. If you look underneath the sidecar, the bottom of the sidecar is really clean. The powder coating still intact on the frame. Obviously been well cared for by the original owner. The 96 cubic inch ELECTRA guide original air cleaner is on there, and it matches the paint job of the bike, which is pretty cool. Those 105th anniversary models, they usually, the anniversary models, they usually have some nice upgrades like that. And you'll see it does have a battery tender lead right here, so you can plug it in when you get it home. It also has twin coolers, 24-ounce liquid. Put your cold or your hot drinks in there, and storage for some more items in this leather Harley-Davidson catalog accessory, which mounts to the front of the bags. Does have the wind deflectors here too. Little shorter windshield than most, which I like. You can look over it. Just a beautiful piece. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. We can ship this thing right to your house, white glove enclosed transport, roll on, roll off. And if you would like to come pick it up, fly into Bradley and ride it home, it's ready to go. Ride it cross country. Come here with your honey and a sleeping bag and start your adventure. There's tons of room in here for storage. Oh, I probably should show you inside the sidecar too, since I haven't. Let me do that. As you would guess, the upholstery in here is like in mint condition. Can you see inside there? It's got the Harley-Davidson floor mat there, storage on the side on both sides, and there's storage behind the seat right here. It folds forward. So I mean, it's crazy how much storage you get in one of these compared to what you'd find. Anyways, the weather's not getting any better. You get the picture. The thing's a diamond. Very few of these come up for sale because, well, they didn't make many of them. So we're going to put her back in the museum on the first floor in the Harley room, where it'll be if you want to come take a look at it. Thank you for watching. God bless America.